Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'll be showing you how I created this headdress that I wore for my Spider Queen tutorial. So if this sounds like something that you're interested in, then please keep watching. So to begin, you're going to need a few sheets of paper, not as heavy as card but slightly thicker than paper. You can use any colour as they're going to be spray painted anyway. Begin by folding over the paper into a cone shape, so one side wider than the other. Just fold it over enough until you can tuck it in underneath on the other side, and then take a pair of scissors and cut this piece off. Cut a piece of tape the same length as the leg or slightly longer, put it flat on the table sticky side up, stick the piece of paper onto a section of the tape and begin rolling back into a cone shape all the way over until you have your leg. Next you need to cut this leg into thirds because this is where we'll add the joints. Repeat this process 8 times. You'll need either polystyrene balls or cotton spun balls to make the joints, which you can get from your local craft store or from Amazon. Using a glue gun, add some glue to the joints of the legs and stick on the ball. Don't apply glue directly to the ball if it's polystyrene, as this will melt it. And that's one leg done. You can of course make the legs into any shape that you like. Using the glue gun, I added some texture to the joints of the legs, again being careful not to apply it directly to the polystyrene ball as this would melt it. You can however add the texture to the balls as well if you're using cotton spun ones. Once this was done, I then spray painted them all black. For the crystallization process, I used Aquafix Glue and applied this randomly to all the joints of the legs. Once the glue was tacky, I started applying the flat-backed pearls and crystals. These were a variety from Blue Street Crystals, Evol UK and Amazon. This is one leg finished, only 7 more to go. Once all the legs were done, it was time to prepare the headband. You're going to need quite a wide headband for this. You're going to need a lot of area space to stick on all those legs. Using the glue gun, I stuck some sponge onto the headband. This is actually needle felting foam, which I got off Amazon, so I'll make sure to leave the link for this in the description. This will be used as a base to stick the skewers into and just provide more area space to stick the legs on and just make the headpiece more stable overall. You're going to need 7 wooden skewers which will hold up the fabric at the back, which will be acting as the spider's web. I first pushed these in one by one just to make sure they were spaced evenly, and then I took them out and added hot glue to the bottom of each one and pushed them back in just to make sure that they would hold firm. I then spray painted the skewers black and applied hot glue to the back of each skewer to attach the fabric. I then cut some holes into the fabric to make it look more like a spider's web, and although this fabric is already crystallized, I decided to add some more crystals and pearls randomly. This was the spider's web done. It was now time to attach the legs. Applying hot glue to the bottom of the leg, I attached it to the foam and just held it in place for a few seconds until it dried, and I repeated that process for all the legs. To wear the headdress, I just put it on my head, attached 2 clips behind my ears to make it more stable, and wrapped some pieces of hair around the legs to hide the foam. And that was it. This is the finished look. And this is the headdress in action. If you'd like to see the tutorial for the Spider Queen look, then please be sure to check out the link. And if you found this tutorial helpful, then please give it a thumbs up and please consider subscribing.